getting a little late, but Barky dog kept me up most of the night and just a little on the tired side. So I'll let my workout upstairs. Just a moment, please. Make it up as I go along. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of kettlebell fitness, and how we always start off is with our joint mobility. So let's look. Shoulders. Then let's do shoulder rolls to the front. This is going to be a little bit shorter workout today. I have some stuff that I'm doing competition wise, so hope everybody's doing well. Arm circles. My person that would be doing this with me is not here, so other side. I always want to get those joints nice and warm. Get ready. My upper back cracked about 3 spots. That's good. Good. All right, let's go ahead over the head. Let's stretch. That in. Basement bells. Or ballistic basement bells. Basement ballistic bells. Side. Good circles. Let's work. Week's been a little hectic for some people. People aren't getting on. Hopefully next week we'll see you. Great. These circles. I want to do 8 to 10 of each move, just to make sure that one. All right. So what we want to do for a warm up is we're going to do some air squats and then reverse lunges. So we're going to do 10 air squats. Reverse lunges. Back. Okay. Back to your air squats. We want to do 1 or 2 sets. Go ahead and do 2. And reverse. Good. All right, let's go ahead And let's grab our kettlebell. I'm gonna go a little bit light this morning. So I'm gonna use my 10 kilo or my 8, just to get that in. You want to stay hydrated, so let's get our hydration in. Work. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of sports training this morning. So we're going to run through a series in 2 bells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 10 single bell jerks left and right, and then 5 double bell jerks. And I'm going to do that for a series of 3 rounds. That way you kind of get warmed up and ready to go. So we're just going to start light just because we're still getting warmed up. And we're going to start with single bell jerks. That's the other side. So you want to feel to breathe when you do the rep, and when you come back down into rep. Good. Okay. At this point, I'm going to do 5 double. So choose your bells wisely. If you don't have double bells, you can just do a single bell push press to the center. So here, and we'll do 5 double. Round 1, we're going to do 3 sets. So stay as hydrated as possible. We'll start right again. All right. And I'm going to go back to doing single bell jerks. Under the bell. Here, I'm going to try to rest your elbow on your side. Use it to project it. Good work. Now we're going to do 5 double. Water is needed. Okay. 5 double. Down. Need to get water again, please do. Otherwise, we are going to start our 3rd set here. So then go ahead and get started. You can just do these. Stick jerk. So make sure you get your arms as straight as possible. I noticed on the last couple of those, I might not have been where I should have been, but you get my doubles in. Ready to go. Bells down, always. Squat, set your bells down, never bend over. That's not a good way to set your bells down because you can always hurt your low back. So always err on the side of caution. I'm gonna catch my breath a little bit. Go through that maybe a little fast. So for our next series, we are going to do some snatch and double snatch. So for the snatch, what you kind of want to do is you want to remember you want to breathe in your backswing and your overhead, because this is where you actually get your rest. It is that brief moment where you pack your shoulder and you have the bell overhead. So it goes here and here. So what it looks like, I'll do 10 left, 10 right, okay? Side. Swing. And so you want to keep generally the bell in the center of the hand when you do a snatch. You can choke up into the corner if you're just getting new to the lift, until you figure out the balance of the bell. You can also wear wrist guards, but as you advance, you might find that wrist guards don't work for you anymore, which is perfectly okay. Now we're going to do 5 double bell snatch. And this is a little bit different. We're going to do a snatch to a half snatch. So you're going to hold both bells and swing them through, walk overhead, half snatch. Yeah. Down. We're going to repeat that for 2 more sets. This is part of our short and sweet series this morning. I might be adding a few more of these as we progress. Doing some maybe short and sweet morning training just to get everybody kind of involved. And you don't have a lot of time, instead of trying to do a whole hour, you can actually do shorter series of like 20, 25 minutes. So let's go ahead and get our snatching. Other side. And then we're going to come down and do our doubles. Bells. Remember, this is kind of like a long cycle, other than you don't come into rack, you go full overhead, and then you can come back down into half rack. Good. Two. We need to get water. Two. We're going to start round 3. Put that in. I'm going to get a little water. Snatch for 10. Other side. Now we're going to do a double bell that we've been doing. So always err on the side of caution if you're doing a new move for the first time. We're going to do double. Bells down, squat, put those bells down. Don't ever just bend over. It's not a good thing to do. It's a good way to hurt your back. We don't want to do that. We're here to get stronger and not tear anything up. Now for snatch, remember you want the connection between your inner arm and your thigh. Get the bell up. So here. A lot of people swing pretty straight. You have straight legs. Use your legs. That's what they're there for. Okay, for our next little round of fun, what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a renegade row. This is going to be a little offset to some of the sport training that we just accomplished. And we're going to do 4 rounds of this. So you're going to balance on one bell, you're going to come back, and you're going to row. I'm going to go to the other side, going to row. Now, not everybody is comfortable balancing on bells, which is fine. So one of the things you can do is you can put your hand inside to balance, or if this is completely uncomfortable for you, you can just convert this into a lunge bell. 5 left, 5 right, that way. But if you can do the renegade row, it really engages your core and your girdle, which is all the way around, and you get a little bit stronger. The superset for this, you're going to keep your double bells, and we're going to do 10 double bell deadlifts. You want to keep your legs as straight as possible. Come back and your glutes. Going to forward. Take your glutes. We always want to think about glute engagement when we do anything, even our swings. When you're swinging, just like a swing, you want that glute engagement. So that means you want to come down, snap your hips, and tighten your glutes. Down, snap your hips, tighten your glutes. Down, tighten your glutes. So you're always thinking about that hip snap. So you're engaging, you want to snap our hips, and then you want to keep your glutes engaged. That's going to keep you getting stronger, build your posterior chain, and it's going to keep you from having injury. So, really good things. We're going to do 5 renegade rows left and right. 5 more. Deadlifts. So bells are going to go in between our feet, and we need to deadlift. Get water as needed. You can always towel off at any point in time. I always have a towel close by to catch that sweat so it doesn't go to my eyes. One more round of these. So we're going to do 5 more renegade rows and then 10 more double bell deadlifts. Okay, so I'm going to get here. I'm going to come down. I'm going to balance on the handle. I'm going to do 5. Remember, always err on the side of caution. If that's not for you, then please convert it into the lunge row. Then you're still engaging your back muscles, and that's what we're trying to do. It's the back side of our core. Our core isn't just the front, it's the girdle all the way around. So there's that. Deadlifts. Good. Okay. So that's that series. At this point, go ahead and grab some water. And we have one more drill that we're going to do for our short and sweet Saturday. Again, sorry that I got started a little late on this, but trying to deal with the doggy anyhow. So that happens, right? Okay. Next, what we're going to do is you're going to put your belt here, and you're going to do 10 skaters left and right. So a skater is you touch the handle, bring your foot off to the side. You can add a little bit of a hop. We're going to do 10 left, 10 right, and then we're going to do 10 two-handed swings. So when you get done with that, you can grab a heavier bell, fully snap those hips, tighten those glutes. So let's do 10 skaters left and right, 10 two-handed swings, and we'll see about getting in. Let's go ahead and get in 2 rounds and see where we're at time-wise. Okay, so skater. Count. What I do is this is 4. 4, 5. And if I get to 10. Good. Okay. At this point, my heart rate is up pretty good. We're doing this additional exercise to burn a few extra calories and get the heart rate up. So that's our goal. So hopefully you're accomplishing that. If not, you can jump, put a little bit more into your skater. If jumping or ballistic moves are not your thing, just go ahead and touch and touch. You're still engaging the heart and building it stronger. And that's the whole point of doing exercise. The body was made to move. So let's move. Okay, 10. That down. So I always try to squat or at least have a soft knee when I set my bell down, because we always want to err on the side of caution. So let's go ahead and let's do our skaters. And left and right. The other thing you can do is you can count up to 20. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to 20. Then you know you did 10 left and 10 right. So that's another way to get your counting in and get your reps done. Over here, I'm going to do my 10 two-handed swings. So I'm going to pick up my bell and make sure I get shoulder height. Good work. Squat, set it down, and go ahead, grab other bell. With all, now that was only a 20-minute kettlebell, maybe about 25 minutes of kettlebells with our joint mobility, but it's still a great way to get your heart rate up and feel the burn and give you a chance to get something in when time's a little more tight. So with this, I am going to go ahead and grab my foam roller. I'm a big proponent of foam rolling. Foam rolling helps release all the work you just did, make you feel a lot better. So if you don't have time for anything else during the day, get out your foam roller and get your foam rolling in. It can actually make a huge difference in how you feel. And sitting it down, I'm going to keep down here. You get in front of the foam roller. Let's sit on it. One leg straight. Let's do 10. Back and forth. Really kneading your lungs when you do this. Other side, 10 reps. Watch one leg over. On top of the foam roll. Forward. Now you want to come up of the morning. Get good. Side. Roll the hip flexor. Find the foam roller. You can change your toe position into these a little bit better, deeper. Think about that. One, work. Now we're going to come this way. Down. All right, just sit on our foam roller and bring our boots all the way to the end. Lay back. Both side to side. Bounce challenge. Go ahead. You want to engage your core when you're doing this. This also really helps stretch out. Next, okay. Go ahead. Stick the foam roller behind us. Now, want to roll out our upper back because we just worked that in our little half an hour series. It's running. We're checking it out. Let's bring this down. Back. Okay. And open it a little bit. Shoulders. Work that. Back down. Done. What I like to do is I come around, I grab my foam roller, and I use it to get up. Perfect job, everybody. Way to get your short and sweet Saturday in. Great work. Hope to see you soon. Miss you. Be well, be strong, be the positive. Thank you.